Welcome to Chicago Today.
Okay, like we just told Marion, we are taking you back to 1987 with the help of a suburban restaurant.
Yeah, 1987 prices. If that's not an excuse to dine out, this family business will entice you with delicious bites.
But first, I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
I'm reading your line.
But first, we have the perfect story.
Movie.
Now the story's gone for Women's History Month. A movie for Women's History Month.
Queen of the Ring is about the real-life pioneer of women's wrestling, Mildred Burke. It was illegal at the time she started in the 1930s. Here's my
conversation with the star, Emily Bett Rickards.
Take a look.
Yoo-hoo, Millie, you want popcorn or not?
I'll tell you what, Mom, this is my destiny.
Oh, baby girl, destiny. I'll get you some candy corn.
Emily, okay, this is the story I did not know I needed to know.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. So how did this come about where you were like, I want to play Mildred Bliss Burke?
Bliss. Oh, no one ever calls her Mildred Bliss. But you retained
well, I was like,
the info.
I did, because I'm like, that's such a great name. Mildred
It is such
Bliss.
a great name.
And then she changed it.
And she didn't like it because it was like
wasn't
too weak.
tough.
It wasn't tough enough.
I did a deep dive after watching, and I had no idea that this was the origin of like wrestling and women in wrestling. I had no idea it started that early.
Oh, well, I didn't either.
I mean, it was really remarkable. What do you think was the most fascinating thing you learned about Mildred?
For me, the most fascinating thing is really sort of understanding her drive in the world, because no matter who came at her telling her no, just being the era she was in, the kind of thing that she wanted to do, she calls it being a lunatic's dream. She's like, I had no reason to believe I could wrestle. I got no experience. I see no other women do it. I'm not even allowed to go to matches as a woman. And I think that's the most fascinating thing about her. She's inspired me and sort of changed the way I look at the world, and I don't know, made me a stronger woman.
Mentally and physically, because I saw those. I saw the poses. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Some of the muscles gone, but I'm back to my body, which is nice. And it was so cool to have her spine and her muscle for a while, because I just walked around differently. All the energy came from here, right? It was all just forward momentum. And I think that's the most fascinating thing about her, is that she just she believed in herself against all odds, and I think she believed in fairness and the right to choose. And there's something so beautiful and timeless in that. And I think as humanity, we'll always have these struggles. But things like that, like the right to choose and fairness and how we can all come together, that's fascinating.
One of the things I loved about it, and I will have a whole new appreciation for like WWE and all of that.
Totally, I do too.
The theater of it all. It started way back when. The wearing of the sequins and just like having a storyline. I had no idea.
I think that really was Billy Wolfe and Mildred Burke, right? Like Mildred was like, I believe femininity is toughness, is strength. And so she wanted both of those things to cohabitate. Yeah. And Billy also knew that that's what was going to attract a crowd. And when you create story and you create the drama, like people come for the drama.
People come for the drama.
We're there to see you athletes move around and stuff, but we stay for that story.
You nailed it. And is there just something about Mildred, aside from the working out, that you are going to take with you?
Yeah, this aspiration and this complete desire for equality and a voice to be heard, I think is not only important then, so important now.
Emily, congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
It is great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.